Hey everyone, I'm Heather Pristansky. I am CEO and founder of Business Refresh, where we teach passionate entrepreneurs just like you how to create. Hey Amber, hi, thanks for joining. We teach people how to create their own place in this world, find more customers, and just how to make more money. So it's Monday, so that means it's time for another business building challenge, and I'm really excited because this is week 1 of YEFC, so that's Young Entrepreneurs for Change. I wanted to just say, how excited I am about this YEFC movement. I'm really excited. The number of young people who are deciding to venture into entrepreneurship is decreasing year after year after year. We're seeing fewer and fewer people get into entrepreneurship. And the shocking part of this is that there are more and more people who are underemployed, who are unemployed, that are part of this youth segment. And we've seen it in Japan, we've seen it in the UK, that this happens and it causes a bit of a lost generation. So what happens is that when the economy does start to turn around and people are starting to find new jobs and things like that, they're going to the people fresh out of school. They're not going to the people who were underemployed for so long. And those people tend to remain unemployed and underemployed for quite a while. So that's why we're doing this challenge. That's why I created YEFC. If you don't know what it is, if you don't know what it's about, check out www.yefcmovement.com. As an entrepreneur, it's all about not only creating your own job, but creating jobs for others as well. And that's really what we're all about. So we are doing a series of business building challenges. And this is really exciting. I'm super, super stoked for this because not only is it going to help you to build your business and find more customers, but it's also going to help you really help to solve this problem, and eventually you're going to grow your business and start hiring people that are a part of this segment, hopefully, and really help to solve this issue. So this week, our business building challenge, we're all about ideal client this week. So call it whatever you want. Some people call it ideal client, target market, market segment, whatever it is. At the end of the day, these are the people who are spending money with you. So that's why they're important, okay? And we no longer live in a world where you can just put an ad in the yellow pages. You can just put an ad on TV and all of a sudden you're going to get money. Yay. That doesn't happen anymore. We cannot force people's attention anymore. So we can't say, hey, we're going to put an ad on TV and they're going to have to watch me for those 30 seconds because guess what? They can just skip through that now. They can just keep scrolling online. They don't necessarily have to take a look at your Facebook ad or your Google ad or anything like that. They can just keep scrolling. Their eyes can go right on past it. So there are no ways of actually demanding your client's attention anymore. What marketing today, what it's all about telling stories. It's all about connecting with people on that emotional level. And marketing today is changing. It's completely different than what it was even just 10 years ago. It's completely different from what it was even when I was in school taking business. What they taught us back then, a lot of that doesn't apply anymore. So we have to be constantly evolving and changing our business as these things change. So this week is going to consist of 5 daily challenges, all centered around really getting to know your ideal client. And I'm not talking about demographics here. I don't care if it's, your demographic is 25 to 35 and they have 2.5 kids and a white picket fence. That's not what we're talking about here. Yes, it's important to know those things, but you need to get a whole hell of a lot deeper with it. If you really want to connect with your ideal client, you need to get deeper. So to give you a better example of what I'm talking about, why don't I tell you a little story? So we'll look at 2 wedding photographers. We'll call them Charlotte and Zoe. So both of them are starting their business at the same time in the same market. So they're at exactly the same place at the same time. Okay, so Charlotte's noticing that brides are really budget conscious. right? Brides are having to worry about all of these different money things. So she starts taking in anybody and everybody, and she is focused on price, right? All of her conversation, the client asks her what her price is, and she says, oh, well, here's my lowest package, all right? She watches her competition. She's really obsessed with her competition, and she does everything that she can to give herself the edge when it comes to pricing her photos. Now, Zoe, on the other hand, she notices that, yeah, brides, they are budget conscious. They have a lot of shit to worry about. You know, they have the dress, they have the food, they have the venue, they have all of these things. So she notices that while some brides are really budget conscious, there are a lot of other brides who are willing to pay. They're willing to pay more money for their photographs. They know that they're going to cherish the photographs. They're going to have long-lasting memories with these things. And some of them are willing to pay for that really artistic edge. They want to kind of compete with their friends. They want their photos to look different. Zoe also uncovers that her brides are worried about missing shots. So they're worried that, you know, there is no do-overs when it comes to your wedding. They're worried that you're going to miss the first kiss, or they're worried that you're going to miss the groom's reaction as they walk down the aisle, those sorts of things. So back to Charlotte, you know, Charlotte books up quickly. She's fulfilling her orders. She's only focused on price, and she hasn't taken the time to really dig deep into what her client wants. So her business, and really just her mood as a CEO, it starts to deteriorate. And it's a really sad story because so many people do this. So many people are so focused on pricing, on their competition, on their edge, and things like that. And Charlotte has built her business all around pricing edge. She is doing a lot of low-paying shoots just to cover her expenses, but she doesn't get to do the things that really excite her in photography. So the things that helped her, you know, that made her want to become a wedding photographer in the first place. Zoe, on the other hand, her business thrives. It's a little bit slower getting started. It's definitely a lot more work when you're really trying to dig deep with these ideal clients, but she's able to do these higher level things. So eventually, because she's reaching these clients that are paying her a hell of a lot more to do a wedding, she's able to do these high level things like maybe even teaching photography courses. She's able to really do the things that bring her passion and joy in her business. Not to mention, she just does better in her business. She makes more money, which is awesome. It's what we're all here to do, right? So this week's challenge is we're going to find our inner Zoe. We're going to become more like Zoe. And here are the stakes, okay? So a challenge isn't a challenge without a winner. We had 32 people join YEFC over the weekend. I'm really excited. All of them are going to be participating in this challenge. If you would also like to join, it is completely free. Young Entrepreneurs for Change movement is a completely free movement whereby we are helping grow each other's businesses in a really exciting way. So we're building out a directory. You're going to get free business listing on this directory. You're going to get access to free business building challenges each and every week. We're going to do Google Hangouts and things like that where we can have a bit of mastermind sessions, and all of it is completely free if you're under 40. So really exciting. How you're going to enter the challenge this week is to create a video, just sort of talking to your ideal client, just like I am right now, and just speak to them naturally. I want you to write down 5 desires that your ideal client has with regards to what you do, and 3 fears that they have with regards to what you do. And just sort of build a video. I want you to post it on social media wherever you can, okay? Really, we're getting visible. We are getting out in front of our ideal clients. So you want to be talking to them in a way that is very natural. You're just having a conversation, just like I'm doing with you right now. And to make sure that you are entered in to win. So what you're going to win is a business spotlight on all of my social media pages, including I have an apparel business that has over 15,000 likes and followers on Facebook. So You're going to get a great business spotlight. You're also going to get a free 30-minute coaching session with me. We can look at whatever it is that you are struggling with in your business. So I am a digital media expert. That's what I do. That's how I built a $1 million apparel business in under 6 months. I did it all on Facebook. That's where my ideal client was hanging out. So that's where I focused. That being said, we can focus on whatever it is in your business that you're really struggling with. So on day 1, I just want you to do 5 challenges that your ideal client has and 3 fears that they have, and record a video. So, it might sound something like this. I'll use Zoe as an example, and we'll continue to use her all week. It might sound something like, hey, ideal client, I know that you're looking for some really kick-ass wedding photos. The ones that you will be proud to hang on your wall and blow up and show your friends. The ones that get a ton of likes when you post them to your social media. I know that you spent a ton of money on that dress, so girl, you better look good, and we better get the best angles of you on your wedding day. You want a photographer that has a great personality. You want somebody who's going to enhance your experience and not just get in the way of your experience. I get that you're scared about missing a shot, and so these moments, they only happen once. There are no do-overs. So as far as rights go, the photos are yours to keep as you wish. Don't be afraid of paying for high prices for prints. The USB is yours. You can do as you wish. So, just something really natural, just something along those lines, probably a little bit more planned. I'm just like, woo, on the spot. You can write it down first, sort of plan what you're going to say. Use the hashtag YEFC challenge and make sure to tag me, and that's how we're going to track who will be the winner for this week. So I'm really excited for week 1 challenge. I know that there's not a lot of you on this today, but we'll definitely post it. I know a lot of people who joined are on the West Coast, so they're probably not even starting. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 2 of the challenge. Okay, bye.